Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that everybody is having a great day today. So I am completely real life today, as you can see by my headband and my outfit, and we're real life over here today. I didn't feel like getting dressed up. I just got home from work. And I do work in the education field. For those of you guys that don't know me personally, I am in education. So when I've been working with little kids all day long, I just like to come home and get comfy. But I've been really wanting to film this video because there have just been so many things that I've been loving. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. The first beauty product that I've been loving is one that you may not want to hear about, or that's a little bit more personal, and it is a deodorant. I am a deodorant junkie, kind of. I just love trying new deodorants. I find that my body gets used to a certain type of deodorant and I have to constantly switch it up. Even if I haven't used up a complete tube or product of deodorant, I find that I have to switch it pretty regularly. So I always like to have at least 2 or 3 deodorants in a rotation. I am a very sweaty person. I perspire a lot during the day. I'm very hot-natured. So again, all of this might be way TMI, but maybe you're a hot, sweaty person too and you need good deodorant recommendations. So this is from La Vanilla, and you can get this brand at Sephora, and this is the Vanilla Passion Fruit scent. Now, they do have a ton of other scents that I'm actually not the biggest fan of. They kind of had, what am I trying to say? They made me smell worse, basically. The scents made me smell worse, but this one, it's just very refreshing with a slight hint of floral. It's not like overly flowery. Like I feel like sometimes the Secret gels can be like really overpowering and flower scented. But this one, it just has like a nice, clean, fresh scent. And yeah, I've been really loving this. Again, you can pick this up at Sephora. And I do believe we are in the middle of the Sephora VIB sale right now. So if you want to pick this up at a discount, then I would suggest getting it. But yes, I've been loving this deodorant. And then there are a couple of other deodorants because, like I said, I love to have 2 or 3 in my rotation. I typically tend to lean more towards unscented deodorants. I find that those have worked better for me in the long run. When deodorants have like an overpowering scent, they, like I said, tend to make me smell worse. This one doesn't do that. This one's very light scented, so it's not overpowering in the least bit. But most of the time I use, this is called the Dry Idea Advanced Dry Unscented Hypoallergenic Clear Deodorant Gel. I really like this for a long time. I've repurchased this multiple times, but recently I found that, like I said, my body was getting used to it, so I was getting really bad BO during the day. And that's definitely a no-go. So I do have a little bit left, and I will hopefully be able to switch back to it after I'm done using my La Vanilla one. But yeah, I have been loving this unscented deodorant. It's just my body got used to it and I started to smell, but unscented is definitely the way to go if you are a very sweaty person, because I find that scents they just make it worse. So another one that I've used in the past that I just recently picked up is this one from Fresh. I'm sorry you guys, I've got really bad allergies right now. I live in Tennessee and everything's blooming right now and it's just gorgeous outside, but I'm just so I've just got really bad allergies right now, so if I keep clearing my mouth, that's why. So this is from Lush, and this is the Aromaco deodorant, and it just comes like in this little wrapper. I need to get like a tin for it, but it's just like a deodorant bar, which is like really unflattering and really kind of weird to look at, and it smells very, if you've ever shopped at Lush, you'll know what I'm talking about. It just smells very like it's from Lush, if you know what I mean. It smells very, very natural, very earthy type of a scent. But I do really like that one, and I tend to go to that one once I'm done rotating through my La Vanilla one or my Dry Idea unscented. I'll tend to go for that one. I do really like it. None of these really do a whole lot as far as sweating is concerned. I haven't found a good one that controls my sweat. Because like I said, I do sweat a lot during the day. I'm very hot-natured. When everybody else around me is cold, I'm usually burning up. That's just how my life is. So yes, I've been loving those deodorants, and I've probably talked way too long about deodorants, but it's like a big part of my life. And if you're hot-natured, then I'm sure they're a big part of your life too, and it's just something we all got to deal with. So anyway, yes, I really like those 3 deodorants. Moving on to my next beauty products. This is my makeup case that I keep in my purse. I just got this at Sephora. It's Contents My Life, and it's got a little lipstick thing on there. I thought it was really cute. But these are my most used lip products. I've been loving anything that's like a lip balm or like a lip tint or anything that's just got like that balmy glossy texture, because with this season of me having lots of allergies, I find that like I've been unable to breathe through my nose easily, so I've been breathing a lot through my mouth, especially at night, and it's made my lips really, really chapped. So, and usually just regular lipstick doesn't do it, so I have to find like a gloss or a balm. And the two main ones that I've been using are, if I could find them, where are they? Hang on, I don't know where they are. They're loose in my bag. That's why I can't find them. Okay, the two main ones that I've been using are the YSL Volupte Tint in Oil. It just comes like this, and it's what I have on my lips right now, and it just gives like the most gorgeous sheen to your lips, and it smells like mango. It smells so good. And they have so many different colors of these. I do have two different colors. This is the more like brighter pink one because it is springtime, so I've been loving brighter pinks for my lips. But yes, this is super moisturizing, and it does leave behind a slight bit of a tint to your lips. It doesn't necessarily stain them per se, but it just leaves like a little slight hint of pink, which I love. And yeah, it's super moisturizing, and I've just been loving anything with a gloss slash balm, and this YSL one is no exception. I love this. I have it in 2 shades. The next one that I've been loving, and I think I've mentioned this before in a video. If not, I've definitely mentioned it in a couple pictures on Instagram, which if you're not following me on Instagram, be sure to follow me on Instagram. My name is Beauty Talk with Tingle, just like it is for my YouTube channel. Go follow me on Instagram. But it is this Dior Lip Glow, Dior Addict Lip Glow, and this is in the 001 pink shade. They've got multiple different shades. I remember when they just had 2 shades. They had a pink one and a coral one, and that was it. Now they have like 5 or 6 shades. So this is the original one. This is the pink one, and it's just a lip balm that gives a slight hint of pink to your lips. It's color adjusting, so it adjusts whatever to whatever like your body chemistry and the warmth, your body warmth, it will adjust and develop the color on your lips to like your perfect shade of pink. I think that's the idea of it, but I just love it. It gives just the little tint of color without you having to apply a lipstick. I put this on without a mirror. I'm just obsessed with this. Like I said, this is the original one, which is the 001 pink. I have gone through an entire tube of the coral one. I believe that color is 004. I've been really into the pinks recently, so I really do like this one. I tend to prefer the coral one a little bit more. It gives just a slight hint of orange to your lips, but I just really like coral lipstick, so that may be why. The next beauty item that I've been loving is a powder foundation, and there are 2 that I've really been into recently, and it's the Bare Minerals Bare Pro powder foundation. If you watched my Get Ready With Me for Work video, which if you haven't, I will leave it in a card up above right now. But if you watch that video, then you will have seen me use this powder foundation and how I use it and make it work for my day-to-day life. Sorry if I just blinded you guys with the mirror. My bad. And then the other one that I've been loving, and this is the one that I actually keep in my bag for touch-ups. So I'll apply this one first thing in the morning just because I feel like it gives really good coverage and it sets my concealer really well. But throughout the day for touch-ups, I'll use my Mineralized Skin Finish in Medium Plus, and this is by MAC. And like I said, this is the one that I keep in my cosmetic case for touch-up. I've just been getting back into it, and I've been really liking it. It's just so easy to slap on in the morning and easy to touch up throughout the day. And the last beauty product that I want to talk to you guys about is actually a perfume. And I do have a lot of perfumes. As you can see right here, I love perfume. I think it just, like, I don't know, I just feel so luxurious whenever I spray it on, and I just love smelling myself throughout the day. But our weather has been absolutely insane. It's like spring was here, but then it rained for forever and it was freezing. It was like 30 degrees like last week and like snowing in some parts of Tennessee. So, I mean, spring was here and then it left and it was winter again. But I feel like now spring is here again. Supposedly, I hear it's supposed to be cold again next week. I don't know. It just can't make up its mind. So I typically have like a warm weather scent and a cold weather scent, but recently the weather just can't decide what it's going to do. And when the weather can't decide what it's going to do, I wear MAC Turquotic. I love this perfume, you guys. I have it in the smallest size. I think this is just the 1 ounce. No, it's not even 1 ounce. Oh my gosh. It's 0.68 fluid ounces. It just smells so good. It's kind of manly, but also very florally at the same time. Yeah, I've been loving this, and I am about almost halfway through this little guy, and I will definitely be repurchasing it, and I just love the way it looks. It's got the prettiest bottle, but yeah, MAC Turquotic, it smells so good, and it's just like my go-to scent when it's not like very springy outside, but it's also not like cold. Does anybody have like perfumes that they like to wear for certain seasons? I for sure do, and I feel like most of my scents are for more like warmer weather, not really for colder weather and not really for in-between weather, but this is the one that I have that's like for in-between weather when it can't make up its mind, and that's definitely what it's been the last few weeks here in Tennessee. The weather just cannot make up its mind whether it's going to be cold or hot. So yes, I've been loving MAC Turquotic perfume. The next thing that I want to talk about is a handbag favorite. Now, I did do an unboxing of my Givenchy Antigona recently on my channel, and I have been loving that bag. But like I said, with the weather being so crazy, it has just been raining on and off like nobody's business. I feel like we're maybe finally free of rain. I don't know. You never know here in Tennessee. We literally get all kinds of weather all the time. So I really haven't wanted to bring that bag out too much just because I never know what the weather's going to be. But when it is nice, I have been loving it. But for the most part, when the weather can't make up its mind, I have been wearing my Speedy Bandolier 25. I did do an unboxing of this on my channel, and I do have a couple other Louis Vuitton pieces that I love, but I find that in between me switching my bags, I always go to this one. Like, I'll go to my Pochette Métis, and then I'll go to this one. And then I'll go to my Givenchy, and then I'll go to this one. And then I'll go to, like, my Pochette accessories, and then I'll go to this one. It's like I always come back to this one. I feel like this is just, like, a workhorse, perfect, every day, no matter... I say no matter the weather. I know some people might disagree with me because of the Vachetta leather, but I have worn this in the rain many times, and I just haven't been worrying about it. I haven't been babying it. I really wanted to enjoy this bag, and I definitely have. It has been just the best little workhorse bag, and I so enjoy it. And it is the bag that I'm currently using, and it is completely full, as you can see right there. Yeah, I've just been absolutely loving this purse. Like I said, I always go back to it. And I just don't think you can go wrong with the Speedy Bandolier 25. I think the 25 is the perfect size for me. I did have the 30 at one point. It was way too big for me, especially as a crossbody bag. It was just huge. But the 25, like I said, is just the perfect size for me, and I cannot get enough of this bag. So glad that I have this in my collection. 100% worth the money. I mean, I've paid myself back for this bag like 100 times over. Okay, the next thing that I want to talk about is some fashion favorites. Now, I did do a huge Nordstrom fashion haul on my channel. I will also leave that in a link in a card up above this video. I'm just mentioning so many other videos, so you have to check out my whole channel. I've got a ton of videos. But I have kind of gone sneaker crazy obsessed recently. I am loving anything sneaker, anything comfortable. I'm just like, I can't get enough. So, the first pair of sneakers that I've been loving are my Adidas. Guys, this is my first pair of Adidas, and I don't know why it took me so long to get these shoes. And I did go just with the classic white with the 3 black stripes, and I do, the next thing I'm going to mention is also by Adidas. And I find that I was wearing like other Adidas things, but I would have my Nike did you like how I'm like talking with my shoes right now? Anyway, I do have a lot of Adidas like clothing, and then I was wearing them with my Nike tennis shoes, which I know is like a major fashion faux pas, like no. So I was like, I gotta get my hands on some Adidas sneakers, and now I'm obsessed. I want them in like every single color, every single style. I'm literally obsessed with Adidas right now. I cannot get enough. So yes, I have worn them, I think 3 times, 2 or 3 times, and I have kept them very, very clean, which is saying something considering that I do work at a school. So yeah, I have kept them pretty clean, and I have been loving them. The next pair of shoes that I've been loving, I think these are technically considered sneakers, but they're like the slide-on sneakers, like the Vans style of sneakers. But these are by Steve Madden. I'm sure you've seen these a gajillion times. They're very Chanel-esque, but obviously they are a fraction of the cost of Chanel. But yeah, I've just been loving these. These are super comfortable, and I find that they go with any outfit. They go with jeans, they go with leggings, they go with like work pants, they just go with everything. I can always slide these on and look kind of more stylish and chic, but also very comfortable at the same time. And they're black, and I love these. The next thing that I've been loving are Adidas t-shirts, which I have gone crazy, you guys, with Adidas t-shirts. I mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 Adidas t-shirts. I mean, I think I'm set for Adidas t-shirts for a long time, except there's one more color that I want. So I've got a black one here. I've got this red one that I like. I've got this one, which I think is so perfect for spring. And that's what they do. Like, they come out with new spring colors, and I just love them. So I love this one. It's kind of like a corally orange. And then this one's really cute for summer. It's like a yellow. I got this one. I haven't worn this one yet, but it's like a nude. I think I need to be a little bit more tan before I wear this, because it's kind of like the same color as my skin, and people might think I'm walking around with no shirt on. So I definitely need to have more of a tan before I wear this one, but I do love this nude color, and then I also got it in the plain white. So yes, I'm obsessed with Adidas tees, you guys. I cannot get enough of just Adidas in general. I don't know why it took me so long to get on the bandwagon of these, but I'm so glad that I got them, and they're just really great quality, and I just love Adidas t-shirts. Like, obviously, I have gone Adidas crazy with the shoes and the shirts, and I don't know, I can't get enough. I'm like very into the sports wear right now, so it's just really comfortable, but also really cute. I feel like that look is like really in right now. So yes, my Adidas tees, can't get enough of them. Definite recommend favorite. And then the last thing that I want to mention is a drink. So I am obsessed with Starbucks. I love Starbucks. I know some people like, oh, Starbucks, it's so overpriced for coffee, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I love Starbucks. I love everything that they have there. I mean, I love the coffee. I love the Frappuccino. I love everything about Starbucks. However, my husband hates it when I go to Starbucks. He hates it. He's like, this is way too expensive. You spend way too much money at Starbucks. But because of that, I have had to figure out how to make some Starbucks drinks at home. And I have done trial and error after trial and error on the Starbucks Very Berry Hibiscus Refresher. And I've watched YouTube videos on how to make it, and I got all the ingredients, and I'm obsessed with those drinks. I do love coffee in the mornings, but sometimes I'm just not in the mood for coffee, especially when it starts to get warmer outside. I really would like something a little bit colder, more refreshing than coffee. And those Very Berry Refreshers have caffeine in them, so those are like amazing. They're so good. If you haven't gotten them, they're like fantastic. But I can't get them all of the time because, like I said, my spouse does not like it when I go to Starbucks very often because it is expensive and the money does add up. So I have figured out how to make kind of a similar version of it. I'm not sure it tastes exactly the same. I think there's an ingredient in there that I just can't figure out. But I have been making it on my own as best as I can, and it does taste pretty similar. I'm not going to say it's like exactly the same, but it does fill that hole of me wanting a Very Berry Refresher. So I've just been making giant pitchers of this, and this is the recipe that I use. So this is, it just says iced tea, hibiscus, sangria, large herbal tea pouches. I did get this at Whole Foods. I'm not sure if you can get hibiscus tea at like Kroger or anything. I just went to Whole Foods because I figured they'd have a more broader selection of teas as far as like my regular Kroger that I always go to. And they did. They had like it's by the brand Republic of Tea. It's down there at the bottom. Sorry, I didn't see that. But yes, the Republic of Tea, iced tea, hibiscus sangria, herbal tea pouches. So I just take one of these pouches, and this doesn't have any caffeine in it. So I brew boiled water, and I make one of these pouches, and then I take a couple of these Tazo green ginger tea bags. So these are like individual tea bags. And I usually brew like 2, maybe 3 of these because these have caffeine in them. So it's got 5 dots on the front and 2 of them are blacked out. So the caffeine level is pretty mild, but it still gives you that little boost of caffeine that you might need in the morning. And so I'll take 2 of these and brew these as well, and then I'll mix the 2 together, and I'll put usually about like 1/4 to 1/2 cup of sugar in it. No more than 1/2 cup, just because it makes it overly sweet. If you want it sweeter, by all means. But, and then I chill it in the fridge overnight, and then I have my very, very hibiscus refresher throughout the week before I go to work, and it just makes me really happy when I'm on my way to work, just sipping on my tea. I love it, and it keeps me from going to Starbucks every day, so my husband's happy, so it's a win-win. But yeah, these two steeped and chilled, and then usually about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of sugar is what I'll use to kind of sweeten it up. And I'm sure you can add in ingredients. You can add like lemon, you can add lime, you can add other types of citrus. You could probably add more sugar, but this is just what I've been doing. I'm not sure if you have to have this Tazo tea, but I just think it gives it a little something extra. So yes, and it does have the caffeine in it as well. So yeah, I've been loving making my own tea at home. So yes, if you're obsessed with Starbucks, figure out how to make them at home. Alright you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. As always, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you're a newcomer to my channel, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and I would love it if you would subscribe. I try to post videos at least once a week. And if you are a longtime subscriber of my channel, thank you so much for your continued support. I really, really appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.